The ID ESOP Council has put this video together for a better understanding of how the point system works in determining the percentage of stock ownership for qualifying employees. In the first 5 years of the employee stock ownership plan, years 2021 through 2025, the stock distribution is based on two factors: qualifying years of service and compensation. In the plan years of 2026 and beyond, the stock allocation will be based on compensation only. For simplified illustration purposes, our ESOP company will consist of 6 total employees: Monica, Joey, Phoebe, Chandler, Rachel, and Ross. For this baseline example, each employee gets 1 point for every year of qualifying work for the company and 1 point for every $1,000 of compensation per year. Monica has 12 years of service with a yearly compensation of $100,000, giving her 112 points in her first year of the ESOP. Joey has 4 years with the company at $40,000 per year, giving him 44 points. Phoebe has 40 years of service and makes $152,000 per year, getting 192 points. Chandler has been with the company for 5 years, earning $143,000 annually, with a total of 148 points. Rachel has 20 years of service and makes $51,000 a year, getting 71 points. And finally, Ross has 17 qualifying years of work and makes $62,000 per year, with a total of 79 points. If we total all those points up from our small employee example group, there are 646 total points. We then do a quick calculation dividing each employee's points by the group total to determine the percentage of shares for each person: 17% for Monica, 7% for Joey, and on down the line so that all are accounted for. The total adds up to 100% of 45 shares that will typically be available for purchase by the company each year, depending on company performance. Those available 45 shares are then broken down per employee based on their individual percentage as follows: 7.65 for Monica, 3.15 for Joey, and so on down the line. If you add all those up, you still get a total of 45 shares among our 6-person sample group. And then, just based on whatever the current share allocation price is, for example, let's say it's $250 per share. You take the $250 times the number of shares. So in the first person's instance, for Monica, she now has a value of $1,912.50 in her 7.65 shares. We can then run the math down the line for everyone else as well. $787.50 for Joey, $3,375 for Phoebe, $2,587.50 for Chandler, $1,237.50 for Rachel, and $1,350 for Ross. Each year, additional shares will be added to the equation for each qualifying employee through the year 2025. This helps longer-term employees who are closer to retirement gain a little traction in the time they have. And this is typically not offered in other ESOPs, but is a generous advantage from the company owners as they sell the company to the employees over time. In 2026 and beyond, this point system will phase out, and the stock allocation will be based only on annual compensation. This example is meant to illustrate how the ESOP allocation works among real-life variables like years of service and compensation. As we move forward with annual account statements, please feel free to reach out to the ESOP Council with your questions. We're all in this together, and we're all learning together as we move forward.